reach. Today, I want to talk to you guys about 3 simple ways to increase and boost your organic reach. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let's jump in. What is up, everybody? I hope you're having an amazing day. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Nick Fitzgerald. I'm the founder of Friendly Giant Films. I'm a husband, father, best-selling author, and a storytelling marketer, and I work with heart-centered e-com sellers and entrepreneurs that have products and services that they know change lives and can have a huge impact on the world, and I help them sell more of that amazing product or service through powerful storytelling. And today I want to talk to you guys about 3 things that I have noticed over the last 2.5 months that you can do that will boost your organic reach without you having to spend any money. How many of you spend time coming up with a great post or a great piece of content and you're excited and you put it together, you record it, you outline it, whatever it might be, and you release it to the world, whether it's a podcast or a Facebook Live or a photo with a great copy caption or just some copywriting, and you put it out there and you're so excited for people to see it, and you wait on it for a couple hours, you check in just to see how it's going, you look at your notifications to see how many comments or likes, and you go and you look and 10 people watched it. The reach was like 20 or 30 people, and you have hundreds or thousands of followers, and you're just like, what the heck? I put all this time into this great piece of content and nobody is seeing it. Once I made this conscious effort to focus on these 3 things, everything started to change, and I started to get more organic reach than I had before. The first thing that I have learned that will boost your organic reach and help you grow it quickly is stop cross-posting and posting the same thing in different places. Now, what I learned when you do this, when you cross-share the same piece of content, is that the algorithm, like say for Facebook, I do a Facebook Live here. If I share this live to my personal profile, and then I also share the same live to a private Facebook group that I run or I'm a part of, the algorithm sees these 3 pieces of identical content, and you're competing against yourself for views. So stop cross-posting the same thing. Come up with content that speaks specifically to each audience and each platform and things like that, okay? That is step number 1, is just stop diluting your message and sharing the same thing in various places. Step number 2 is mix it up. Okay, mix it up. Now, what do I mean by mix it up? I mentioned how my wheelhouse, my bread and butter is Facebook Live, right? And as I started, that's all I was doing was Facebook Lives. I was getting in the habit, all that kind of stuff. But as I started to go, like my numbers were slowly increasing, but not fast enough or not at the level that they used to and things like that. And so I started thinking like, what in the world is going on? So what I started to do was mix it up. I didn't do a Facebook Live every day, or every post was not just a Facebook Live. I still do those all the time. But now I'm doing my Facebook Lives, but I'm also posting a picture with some nice copywriting caption. Or like last night, I just wrote some words and posted it and stuff. So I'm not posting the exact same type of content, especially on days when I got a little bit too, in the zone with what I was doing with editing or things like that, and I didn't have time or it was late to do a Facebook Live. I would just write some copy, or I'd take a picture and write a post, and I'd post it. And so what I'm doing is creating and publishing different types of content, because not everybody is going to be able to sit down and watch a Facebook Live, or will sit and watch a replay, right? But people will spend a couple of minutes to read an engaging post with copy. People will look at a picture and give it a like just because it's a picture. Mix up your content. Don't always just publish only a Facebook Live or only copywriting, right? Whatever it is, your bread and butter, keep doing that, but just add the other layers and the other opportunities, because people consume content differently. 1, it's good practice for you. You get into habits, you're honing your skills, those kind of things, but you're connecting with people that maybe you wouldn't if you only did Facebook Lives. So that is step number 2, is mix it up. So we have stop cross posting the same piece of content, mix up the type of content that you're delivering, and that brings us to step number 3, which is be consistent. Consistency is key. When you are consistent, you're showing the numbers, the algorithm, that you are a content creator. As you get consistent and you spend time, you don't give up after 5 days or 20 days or 30 days. You keep going and you're consistent with it. It is going to boost and see you as a content creator, not a spammer. And creators get the eyeballs, but you have to build the habit. So find something simple, whether it's a TikTok or an Instagram story, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and post something and share something every day to build the habit. And then you expand and expand and expand from there. So those are 3 simple, easy things that you can do to boost your organic reach in a matter of days, weeks, right? It does take some time for the algorithm to learn you and your behavior. So if you try this and you go all out and you're doing different types of content and you're not cross-posting it and you're being consistent for a week, but you're still not seeing the numbers go up, keep going. It's taken me now about 2 months, a month and a half for me of consistently posting for things to start getting more organic reach. So what do you think? Do those 3 things seem simple enough? Do those make sense? Do you think that I'm up in the night and full of hot air? You're going to be mixing up your content and you want to be consistent. You need help in getting started with that and knowing what to even talk about in the first place, right? So I want to offer to you guys totally free. If you go to friendlygiantfilms.com, right on the front page, I have a free download of my storytelling for business framework. It's 9 crucial steps on how to craft and tell stories in a way that gets engagement, builds emotional connection, and gets your message across in a way that people will remember and help you stand out from everyone else. You're going to be consistent. You're going to be sharing your message in multiple ways and in different groups and in different ways. Why not work on the message and get that figured out too? So if you go again to friendlygiantfilms.com, I will leave the link in the description so you can go and check it out. Absolutely free, my 9-step framework guide. It's a PDF. You can download it. Like, you put in your email address, it will get sent to you, or on the very next page, you can download it that very second and start to go through it, because you're going to need that content and that message and those stories, especially if you're going to be consistently posting every day. And as a heart-centered entrepreneur, the framework was designed for you, because I know that you want to connect and you want to help and serve the people that you feel called to serve. And this framework was designed for you to build that connection, but to also help you sell your stuff, help people understand who you are, how you help them, and understand how your product or your system or your services or program will help them get results. This framework was designed for you so that you could connect and feel good about your brand messaging and feel good about how you're connecting and communicating and engaging with the people that you are called to serve. Now, as you follow these 3 steps and apply that framework within it, it will happen even faster and on a larger scale than you could have ever imagined. So go to friendlygiantfilms.com right now and get the free PDF, the Storytelling for Business Framework. Go out, get the framework, start building the consistency, start sharing your message in different ways using that framework, and come back and tell me if things don't change for the better for you. And remember, it just takes one story.